Good afternoon, viewers. My name is Carl Jenkins. I am a civil engineer slash architectural technician by training. I have been working in the construction industry for the past 28 years. I have worked in the construction industry in doing project management, construction management, road rehabilitation, retaining wall structures, architectural designs, architectural drafting, and now currently I'm working as a civil engineer. So for today, I'm going to take you through the process of building your own home in Jamaica. Now, to build your own home, it goes by saying that the first thing you have to do is have land. So either you acquire that land through inheritance or you acquire that land through direct purchase. But for now, I'm going to be looking into the prospect of you purchasing a piece of land, because when you get that land through inheritance, there's not so much you can do. You just have to work with what you have inherited. So the first thing is, when you're going to purchase that land, the first thing and the very first thing you should look on in that land is your terrain, your topography. Now, you do not want to purchase a land that is too steep or too slow, because when it is too steep, you're gonna at times get three different floor levels, three different split levels before you get to your main floor levels, and that is gonna add to your construction costs. And in addition, it's gonna make the construction process a little bit more tedious. You know what I mean? Because you're gonna have to put up a retaining structure behind that structure to retain that soil, and you don't want to, have that structure that too high. So yeah, you can purchase a land, but ensure that your land is not slope. It can be slope, but not too slope. You know what I mean? Just ensure that your topography of your land is of such that is going to make your construction easy. Secondly, you do not want to purchase your land in a flood prone area. You must resist that at all times, because when you purchase your land in a flood prone area, is going to put your building in a precarious position that can cause significant damage to your property or to your building, or even take your life. So you want to purchase your land, away from riverbanks or out of river courses, or in an area that is not prone to flooding. That is very critical and is very, very pertinent to the construction process. Okay. For us engineers, we look into it in more depths. We do like a subsurface soil investigation where we look at settlements, we look at soil erosion, and we look for things like sinkhole. But for the typical building in Jamaica, we are not going to go that far. You know what I mean? But for first and foremost, ensure that your land is not in a flood prone area. Okay. So after you have purchased your land, you know what I mean, and you ensure that these things is not going to affect your land. The second thing is, before you get a architect or an engineer or a draftsperson to do your building drawings, ensure that you come up with a budget. Okay, because a lot of time people just go ahead and they get these elaborate drawings done, and when they're ready for the construction, they are finding it very difficult to get their projects completed. So what I would recommend is that for you to have a budget, right? So if I'm the person, because what I encourage my clients to do before I start put pen to paper is that I have a budget. So what I do, I get the rate per square feet, and I divide that rate per square feet into your overall budget or your overall cost, right? And I get a amount of square footage, right, that the building is to be designed. I just don't go ahead and put pen to paper and come up with this elaborate building, and then you can't build your building. So ensure that you have a budget, have an idea as to how much you think you can manage to build your house. before you run and go ahead and get drawings done, because that can lead to problems. So my information is that the rates per square feet now, I think it ranges from $9,000 to $12,000 per square feet. At least that is what I was told the last time I got in touch with the Master Builders Association. So after you get your budget, you design your building, to match your budget. Then you get, I think it was 2 or 3 copies you have to take to the parish council for the parish council approve. Now, in addition to the 3 or the 4 set of drawings, you're going to need to show your proof of ownership. Now, your proof of ownership can be either your title or your sales agreement. And my information is now, I don't know when they have adopted this, but I adjusted a project recently where the parish council is asking for the up-to-date tax information. So you have to ensure that all the taxes on your property is fully paid up before you go into the parish council, because the parish council is not going to approve your drawings without the taxes being fully paid on your property. So after you have that done, after you get your drawings approved, before you move into the construction phase, you can either have a quantity surveyor go over your drawings, come up with the different quantities. He or she is going to affix a rate to each of those quantities, and he's going to come up with a overall cost for your building. So no, but you can alert the quantity surveyor that you're not going to be doing this building all at once. You're going to be doing the building in phases, and the quantity surveyor is going to give you directive as to how much cost is going to be attributed to that phase. So when that process is done now, and you have known now how much your total cost is going to be, then you can move towards now seeking the services of a reputable contractor. Okay, so you can either get a reputable contractor by a recommendation, and my recommendations to use that: speak to people who have built already, because when you speak to people who have built already, they would have can recommend it to good people, to reputable contractors that can build your building without any problems. You know what I mean? Other than that, you can go to the Masters Builders Association website and you can look up a reputable contractor, or you can just give them a telephone call and they will tell you the procedure in how to get a reputable contractor to build your building. So when you get your reputable contractor, that is not to say that you're not gonna be present at your site periodically. You have to ensure that from time to time you visit your sites and you ensure that your site is run properly and that you're getting good value for your money. And you must ensure to do this until the completion of your project, or at a stage where you think you're comfortable. Okay, so that is about it for now. This is my first video. In the future, I'm going to be uploading more videos. I'm going to be taking you through how the construction site is to be run. I'm going to take you, in terms of your material quantity, your quality control, and quality assurance to get your project done efficiently. So right now, you can look out for more videos, and this is it for me now where this video is concerned. So I will say goodbye, take it easy, be safe, and until I see you again. Thank you.